said it was the same place, so if it is, then they're pitch local. And if not, they've got 4G.
You think this is Masters football? Mate, have you been on this surface?
Is that yours?
Yeah. Save it with these, man. Why do you think I'm still running around now?
There you go. I'm looking. Hey, Wise, push it up. Michael, talk to him. He's got him.
It's got to be intense. It's got to be physical. These are a good team.
Game after game, he just takes it in his stride. I think his attributes are clear to see. He's great in the air. He's got a great pass on him as well, also to get the team up the pitch. Communication between me, Michael, Sam, also Eddie, I think has been top notch.
Looking wide now, Victor Yumva. Edge of the box, needs to get in there in case there's a foul. Joa. Oh, Tackers, go on. Joa de Andrade. What a goal.
Yeah, my name is John Shin. I'm a good friend of Steve. I don't know if he'll agree to that, but he asked me to come to watch his game today. I traveled here to watch the Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur match tomorrow, but I thought I had a little bit of time, so I thought I'd show love to Steve and Paddock FC. And honestly, this was absolutely sick. As an American coming out here, just the full experience, the rain, the crazy looking pitch, everything is incredible.
Like him, don't you?
Business struggling to keep up with all the moving parts. You feel like you're always playing catch up, that you're always on the back foot. Then it's time to change the game. Just like in football, success in business relies on having a solid game plan, teamwork, and the right tools to win. Whether that's re-evaluating your playbook, improving communication, or saving time, PriceWorks is here to help you take back control. Introducing PriceWorks, the star player in your digital project management for the construction industry. With PriceWorks, managing the project becomes as smooth as a perfectly timed play. Their software tackles everything from estimates, materials, invoicing, quality control, and more. You'll stay ahead of the game and focus on what you do best, getting the job done. From plumbers to roofers, scaffolders to landscapers, PriceWorks is designed for every single trade. Whatever your field, PriceWorks is built to help you win. PriceWorks isn't just part of your team, it's the winning edge. Proud sponsors of Stretford Paddock Football Club.
If you want to earn a £500 Amazon voucher by referring a business to PriceWorks, then scan the QR code on screen to learn more, or visit priceworks.co.uk/Stretford-Paddock. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, good afternoon. We are back in Cheshire League One action. We've done with the Cups for a little bit. And as you can see today, we are home finally after a 4-game run away from home. Back at the Project Solar Stadium, home of Hyde United and of Stretford Paddock, over in East Manchester. And there is your starting lineup for today's game. We have a new debutant in goal, Peter Berry, but the same back four as we put against Newton Le Willows in the Cup. We've got Sam Walker at fullback with Harley Watson on the left side, and the pairing of Christian Bembo Jr. and Michael Olatunji in the centre. Worked to great effect last time, obviously disappointing 2-1 defeat. But again, horrible conditions, a late goal in extra time. Should have done better, but considering the intermittent form Paddock have had, it was a much better performance from the lads. And hopefully, if we can play like that today, we will absolutely demolish Billinge. So, fingers crossed. Should be putting in a good performance today if we can carry that on. Midfield, a bit more of a 6-8-10 balance we normally don't see from Paddock. We normally see the two Joes. But now we've got Joe McGuinness in the DM, Dylan Wilson as your 8, playing between the lines, and Mike Taylor as your traditional cam. Wide players, Joa Dendrage as captain, and Ronaldo Brown on the left, with Helder Perez, number 9, up top. Leland Irvine is carrying an injury, unfortunately, after the under-21, so doesn't make it today, as neither does Noah Lawton, who's also pulled his groin. So instead, South bench, Joe Coleman, Zach Bell, Kiefer Cole, Lawrence O'Donoghue, and another debutant potentially in the making, Gordon Amaro, signed from our trials. So hopefully the tricky left winger there, Gordon, will get a chance to come on for Ronnie later in the game. Kiefer maybe in the mix as well. Again, maybe we bench Joe, maybe we don't. See how we go. But yeah, potential for some good performances from the bench there. Zach Bell's been in great form. I know a lot of you in the chat have been saying how much you rate Zach this season, given he's deputised everywhere and anywhere on the pitch. So yeah, having that quality on the bench really going to help us as we get later in the game. But yeah, it's an exciting one. Billinge are quite low down the league table. I'm just going to get that up now just to show you, but trying to mute the veil at the same time. So let's get this open. There we go. Give you a share while we do that. We have a quick look in the chat. Chris in the chat, afternoon. Maz Jensen up the paddock. Dave Pritz in the chat as well. Afternoon, Dave. Nice to see you, mate. And there we go. So here's our shonky table view with all the glory there. So as you can see, Edgerton sitting top of the league, Cheshire League 1 at the moment, but they have played a handful of games extra than a lot of people, including ourselves. So plenty of chance to catch them up. Say 6 games on us, 18 points. We would jump them if we won them all. Now, obviously not saying we will do, but just goes to show, you know, the nature at the top of the league in terms of how close it is really. Obviously, we're a bit disappointing. We've got Clayborough right behind us as well, so effectively we're 7th, which is a bit of a shame. We're hoping to do better than that, but again, you know, this is where we turn it around. Start by beating Billinge, who are bottom of the league there. You see they're 4 points only, minus 68 goal difference. Really got to be putting them under the cosh today. Got to be putting a few goals past them, get some goal difference in our favour. You can see there, of all the teams around us, Clayborough below us, 33 goal difference, Paddock only on 8th. And again, the absences of Sam Pratt and longer term Damani Hall have not helped us, but at the same time, other players have got to step up, get some goals in. So hopefully we can rectify that today, get us back into the double digits. But yeah, I need to just start piling the wins on and get ourselves a bit higher at the table, keep ourselves in the mix, maybe. Say promotion, very difficult at this stage. Keep it close if we have a good run to the end of the season, but reality, try and position ourselves as best of the rest, ready for next season and to have a proper crack at going up next time. Fixtures then. We bring up the thing here. I don't know why it's showing the 10th still when I've it's postponed, that's why. Ignore that then. So today's fixtures, we have got Dayton versus Knutsford ongoing. Sandy Warriors against Edgerton. Wythenshawe Reserves against Upton JFC. Quite a tasty one. St Helens against Mersey Valley. Obviously the Mighty Paddock taking on Billinge. And that's our weekend. Obviously next weekend we are away at Mersey Valley. That will be hosted by Chris Shipley. Unfortunately, I am unavailable for the next 2 weekends after today due to actually playing football commitments-wise. Hoping to drop out, but I'm a bit short on numbers, so I'm having to step in. So, yeah, I'm the Nick Culkin in my team, basically. Just a pro, just wanders in last second. But, yeah, should be a good one. The Battle of Anky Lane next weekend. Hopefully we get a win today and can go into that with some confidence. If we have a look at the results from last time out, see, obviously, Paddock losing to Newton Le Willows on the 14th. Sandbach won on penalties against West Didsbury and the J.A. Walton. Newton also won 4-2 against Winsford on pens in the Amateur Cup. Poynton lost to Nuts for the Amateur Cup on pens. A lot of penalties going on. Bad weather conditions making it difficult. Dayton absolutely slapped Winstanley Low away. Edgerton beat Style. Mersey Valley clutch win over Wythenshawe. But again, you see there, 3-0 up at half time, nearly threw it away. So, you know, not all that. Cheadle Nomads reserves now. Here's the thing. Cheadle Nomads, we've beat them before. We know we're better than them. They beat Billinge 8-1. 8-1. An 8-1 score today would be insane for us. Like, just the goal difference is so beneficial. So, really need to put the hurt on Billinge. And then midweek, Congleton managed a 2-1 win against Sandbach, coming out from a goal at half time. So, there's your roundup. And as you can see here, commands for Twitch. If you're on Twitch, use the exclamation mark commands. That will bring up some instructions. It will say last match, merch, all that sort of good stuff. Tell you what we're about. That's only on Twitch, unfortunately, not on YouTube. Lee Shep, got my pint now, let's have it. Yes. So, we have got 8 minutes till kick off. The lads are still out doing warm-up bits on the pitch. So in the meantime, I'll have a quick check the highlights from last time round. I'm hoping this has worked properly because, again, I was having a few issues with it updating. So I'm hoping it hasn't gone and used the wrong highlights. But we'll soon find out. Yeah, double check. Give us 2 seconds. Yeah, let's switch ourselves over and have a quick look at the highlights from last week. Before we go, Helicon, is the cup keeper injured or just rotation? Not sure, to be honest. I don't know much about this Peter Berry. In terms of who we've got in net, Martin Flanagan's back and rejoined the team, but unfortunately his availability is intermittent. He can't commit to fully being our goalkeeper every game. Reece Holmes, again, we had on a dual registration deal with Hyde United. We did have him on a loan period, and he got injured near the end of it. I believe we still have the dual registration. It's just a case of organising if and when we get to use him when he's available. So there's 2 keepers we can't guarantee ourselves on. And then we have been dipping into using Riley Thompson from the youth setup. But again, we're trying not to pinch too much of Riley's time from going through his development. Throwing a youngster into the first team, it's minutes, but if you're not up to standard yet, you're still working through your development phase. It's a bit of a throw into the depths because, the likes of someone like a Dylan Wilson midfield, if you have a bit of a bad game, you can be subbed off. A bit different with a keeper. So trying to protect Riley as much as possible, allow him to do his development properly. So say instead Peter Berry, don't know much about him, but hopefully we see a good performance from him today. And the fact he's jumped straight to the first team, he's got to have some experience. So hopefully he's another like Martin or even a Nick Culkin, just a senior who has got their head switched on. And hopefully we see some decent things. 6th in Cheshire League 1. Newton Le Willows are 3rd in Cheshire League 2. Have only lost 1 game to Main Road Reserves. A bit physical on that far side there. But yeah, Newton Le Willows are in good form. They beat Wigan Town 14-1 a few weeks ago. I know Paddock have had a few 10-0s, 10-1s against them as well. But, just a big performance from them. Ball in the box. Paddock into clear. Poorly done. Stabbed. Again, rebound. Off the post. And was in goal. Mint. Absolute scrappy little bastard. Proper, no fear. Amazing. Free kick then, Newton Le Willows. We are in stoppage time in the first half. I don't need to keep this out. Ball goes in. Punch by the keeper. Good block there. Round 2. Oh, punched again. And cleared. Someone get rid. As a shot. Good parry by Flanagan. Free kick then. Into the box. Keeper claims. No, not quite. 10 shoots wide the post. All that goal to shoot at and you whiffed it, mate. And the darks. Yeah, we have the power to mute people, time them out, that sort of thing. So as long as people behave, I'll let them talk. But if you get a bit too silly. Zach Bell. Ball over the top. Into the path of Leland Irvin. Oh, deflected. Hang on. Back heel. Yes, Leland! Oh, what a lad. Who's going to get subbed for Noah, and Mike Taylor's going to laugh his bollocks off. But yeah, agree with what chat's saying. The ref keeps listening to shouts. Very easily swayed. Obviously, again, there's a crowd here today, which is nice. But, he's just falling to victim of the audio. Imagine what he'd do in front of 80,000 people. He'd fold like butter. 6 with a free kick. Good parry by Flanagan. Good save. Side, Newton get another go. Again, been glad, obviously, not glad to lose Florin in net and all the drama and difficulties around that. But having Martin back has been a breath of fresh air in terms of reliability. I think Reece Holmes is comparable, but Riley's still a bit young, so still a bit to learn. Headed down, had it to clear. Again, better clearance than first half. Leland gets to the first. Oh, he's absolutely whiffed that one, Leland. We've had a bit of a spell of doing silly stuff, so today's been a breath of fresh air. Much more regular. Oh, up the line. And much more of a classic Paddock, this. Floats cross back in. Back post. Doesn't quite find Bambo or Joa. Irvin's there. Lets it go for the throw. Takes it himself quickly, the striker does. Back with Bell now. Oh, he's done too clever. Too clever. Keeper takes it, puts it inside. Now straight up the line. Leland chasing. Can he beat number 4? Don't think he can, but forces the tackle though. Forces it out of play. Paddock with the throw. Leland needs to leave it to someone and get in the box. Taken quickly by Kiefer. Walker. Floats it in. Nodded on. Oh, Joa! Oh, Joa! Oh, Joa, the keeper's got a hand to it. It's a corner ball. Walker with a bit of a flailing foot there. Didn't quite keep it. Oh, actually, it looks like, sorry, I said Zach would go right back. Zach has stayed. Oh! Oh, it's a bad one. That's got to be a booking. Finally, that was a nasty tackle. Newton's still going. Balls from delay from Steve. Puts it back into the middle, just the edge of the D. Good tackle there from Chief. Too easy. It's a call from the sidelines, pushing it through. Claims of a foul. Whoa! What was that? Puts it back into the middle, just the edge of the D. Good tackle there from Chief. Too easy. It's a call from the sidelines, pushing it through. Claims of a foul. Give over! You're about to have a... My bad on that one. I think I put the same one in twice. We're moments away from kickoff, but they haven't cleared the pitch yet, so we're going to keep watching these highlights second. But the second they start to clear off, we'll switch ourselves over. So don't you worry, we'll be there in a second. Try on your hands, ref. Oh, Michael Olatunji straight in. Here we go. That's the scrap I said was going to happen. Everyone's piling on in now. Chiefs down. Have a shot, you sod. Oh, deflected. I want that Coleman goal of the season. Chief puts it in. Defended. Good header, to be fair. Stopped by Olatunji. In the lines. Bembo gets in the way. Flanagan. Poor clearance straight at him. Olatunji cleans up, though. This is getting proper dicey at the death. Ah! Ref! No booking. Wait, there's no ball. The ball's gone elsewhere and he's wiped him out. You bugger. I'm honest. Keep at it. So if this does go to penalties, well, we will try and switch over to the Instagram live and bring that onto the screen. Headed back in the box. Bicycle. Hey, you laugh at ours, we laugh at yours. That was poor. Quick throw to Sheaf. Turns it round. Back to Bell. Launched forward. Headed straight back. Back to Chief. Back to Bell. Crunch and tackle on Bell. Nothing given. All over Bell here. What's this? Chief trying to snap in. A break now. 4v4. Newton. Deflects off. Oh, he's him in the balls. Oh no, man down. Got a bit of stoppage on, just to make it look professional. In the plums. Good old Jeremy Clark. Surprised Mike T didn't reappear just for that one going, ooh, that's going to hurt. So, corner far side to Newton. Floated into the middle. Headed on goal. Good save, Martin Flanagan. Lawton muscled off it. Ball goes back to Paddock. Pushing high up here. Olatunji though. Ball through the lines now. Finds Kiefer. Cole into Wilson. Pushing the back. Newton turn it around. Swinging kick effort there. Newton on the break. 3 versus 2. Paddock getting back in numbers. Skips around him. Oh, he's kept it out of his own net. Well, there you go. Just give us 1 second while we get the Chrome to recognise that the video is live. There we go. Has its moments, unfortunately. So, as you can see, weather's gone a bit dicey over here. We are running a couple of minutes behind, but team are out. And while they do their quick huddle before the kickoff, here's a reminder of your starting 11 then today. In nets, we have debutant Peter Berry. Same back four as against Newton Le Willows' defeat last weekend. Sam Walker and Harley Watson at fullbacks. Christian Bemo Jr. and Mike Olatunji in the middle. Midfield becomes more of dogleg staggered style that we might recognise from United's 4-2-3-1 style. Joe McGuinness in the 6, Dylan Wilson in the 8, Mike Taylor in 10. With Joe and Ronnie as your wide players. And Helder Perez up top. Subs bench, Joe Coleman, Kiefer Cole, Zach Bell, Lawrence O'Donoghue, and potential debutant in Gordon Imaro. Again, scrappy conditions with the rough weather here at Hyde, but at the same time, we're not on grass. No excuses, Paddock. We shouldn't have an excuse with grass anyway, but no excuses today. Get on with it, get a big win, make amends for a bit of stuttering form. Let's get ourselves some goal difference. Here, afternoon. Oh god, I've just seen a Derbyshire flag as well. Ooh. Jakaya Trot, morning, mate. Right, while we're waiting for kickoff then, let us know in the chat your score predictions. I'm going for a 4-1 Paddock, but let me know what you think. Get them all in. Oh, away we go then. Ref's got a weird whistle. Taylor. Balls with Wilson. Drives at the Billinge team, straight for the lines. Bit of give and go between the two players. Nice to see. Tapped on by Perez. Out wide to Wilson. Can't get it, but they clear it anyway. Throw into Paddock, far side. Nice and attacking early on. Again, Billinge are bottom of the league for a reason. Got to put it on them. Into the box, not quite. Balls with Taylor, loses out, but gets it back. Nicely won there. Brown now. Skips past his man. Needs to actually get the ball in the box, though. Back to Watson. Skips the tackle. Gets blocked out by 3. There'll be another Paddock throw, I believe. Jakaya's going for a comfortable 2-0. I mean, yeah, say, goals and a clean sheet, you can't argue. Again, though, based on Billinge's really low negative goal difference, we've got to be putting a few past them. Notch, yep, thinking 4-1-3 as well. Dole, afternoon. Mark Huncliffe, afternoon to you, up the Paddock. Yeah, we are live on YouTube pretty much every Saturday. Ironically, might not be next weekend. With my absence and the setup of getting people passcodes and stuff. Might be limited to Twitch broadcast next weekend for ease, but we'll see. Janet, morning. Maple syrup and Cobra chickens. Wilson. Half-hearted clearance there, trying to scissor kick it. Taylor on the back of their player though. Billinge on the attack, down the right wing. Floated ball to back post. And claimed there by the keeper. At distance, he does look a bit like Martin. I'd love to see him up close. Helder Perez chasing down. Easy claim for the Billinge keeper, though. Apparently we've got a Cobra chicken in the audience there, at the crowd. McGuinness playing back with Olatunji. Had to keep it a high line. Good options. Starts to switch it over to Bembo. Now wide with Walker. Loads of space here for Sam Walker. Is he going to do a diag? No, he's gone straight over the top. Into the path of Dindraj. Keeper's running out for it. Can he beat the keeper? No, he can't. Good pressure though. Nice attempt. Just needs a little bit less on it for Joa to get there and control it. It's a big high kick. Nodded by McGuinness. Paddock needs to get the second. Not quite. Billinge quite comfortable there in the air. Again, Paddock aren't really an aerial team. Perez tries to run down the keeper, but quickly abandons it. Paddock just reset into their shape. Ball down the line for Billinge. No one there at all. Berry's going to easily get to that one. And straight smacks it back up the field. Nodded on by Taylor. Bit too much there for Perez to get onto. Keeper's got hold of it. Plays it back out to his fullback. Mike Taylor on the press there. He's closing in. If Mike Taylor wins a press. Funny. Not that it's impossible, just it's not his game. He's quite, you know, bit of a Berbatov type, you know. Looks a bit languid, then pulls out some magic. Wilson with the press. Again, interesting to see the give and go of who goes when. We've seen McGuinness, Taylor and Wilson all pressing in turn, joining the front line. I'm guessing that's an instruction today. One of you double, you know, back up the strike force and make it a four-man press. Billinge pushed down their left wing. Heavy touch though. McGuinness wins it back. Well done. Squares it across to Taylor. Acres of space in the middle of the pitch. Out wide now. Watson. Bit of a clip on Brown. Still keeps hold of the ball though. Now feeds it into Perez. Can't control it. Gives it straight back to Billinge. Good tracking back from Paddock, but she's deflected off them. Will be a Paddock throw, sorry. Thought we hadn't forced Billinge into it, but we had. Taylor. Gonna put Ronaldo up the line. Can't quite do it. Goes back to Taylor though. Throw given. Bembo. Nice little flick over his own head with his head. Into the path of Walker. Goes long again. Loves that ball over the top. Is it a bit heavy? Yeah. It's 2 now. It's got to take a little bit of the sting off it. Joe is making the right moves. He's making the right vision, you know, in terms of finding his pass into the right spot. But it's no good if you just overhit him. No, foul given. Well, while we wait for the free kick, can give a bit of good news from earlier. Paddock under 18s, the Reds put on an absolute clinic this morning against Middleton lads under 21s. They won 13-1. Absolute demolition job there. Troy got himself 4 goals. Dwayne 2, Josh 2, and Nisa 2. Sonny, Noah, and Adel all scored a goal as well. So, fair play to them. Absolutely battering Middleton. And an older age bracket too. Top stuff. Had a goal kick then. Out for the back of the Tunji into Watson. Oh, lost feed a second. Did see a few blips with the weather conditions. Probably just that. Taylor into Brown. Back down the line to Watson. Playing away at trouble nicely. Olatunji. The issue is there's a massive gap in the middle there, and Joe McGuinness should be the one filling it. I don't know why he's dropped so deep into centre back. Like he should be in the middle as like, you know, a link up play. Finds Perez, who is in that gap, but again, striker. Needs you out the pitch, mate. Sam Walker. He's going down the line. Plays it on the floor now. Joa. Does get it this time. Much better weighted pass. Plays it out for a corner off the defender. Nicely done. And if you're eagle-eyed, you'll see Mr. Lee Shepp and Mr. Stephen Harris there in the bottom corner of your screens. So, corner ball to Paddock then, on this near side. Corner comes in. Ooh. A bit deceptive, that one. Mike Taylor swings it back into deep. Finds back post, has a chance. Oh, good defending there. Nodding back in. Still floating around. I can only assume he's giving a free kick against Paddock, but... yeah, Smoker's scored it. I think Mike's second ball was better than the first one. The first one was tidy. It was like very deceptive. Looked low and just kept rising just enough to creep over everyone. Billinge with the free kick then. Decent boot on the keeper. Gets it downfield. Bembo heads it back though. Lobbed over the top. Olatunji's got a man who's back. Needs to defend it and does. Watson clears through the lines. Wilson can't get it. Straight back to their number 8. Floated back in the box but aimlessly, and it will be a Paddock goal kick. We've seen a few decent moments from Paddock so far, but we need to turn that into shots on target. Can't allow Billinge to get any confidence here. Bembo. Straight through the lines. Into Pires. Now wide with Walker again. Gets it back to Bembo. It worrying that Pires having to come deep to help out. I know Rooney types do it, but we need a striker to be a striker. That's Paddock's big issue, really. He's having someone to fulfill the number 9 properly. I think that's where we quite rate Leland Irvine, to be honest, because that lad loves to sniff about up top in the 9 spot. Doesn't really wander away too much. Drifts wide, but Olatunji on the chase now. Great pace on him. And the tackle from Billinge hooks it out for a throw in to us. So Walker will take. Walker's going to go along with this one. Loops it up. Still in play. Still in play. Pires got the ball. Well done that. Give and go with Joa. Maybe not. Made the run over the wide. Oh, he's fluffed his touch. Now Joa has a shot. Deflected. Corner ball. Best of a bad job that one. I think it was... probably should have gone earlier with a pass wide to Helder, but I saw what he was trying to do. Play players in the left-hand side of the box open. And at least his effort, you know, managed to square himself up for the shot. Does earn Paddock a corner on that far side. Means more of an in-swinger for Mike Taylor on his preferred right foot, so maybe a bit better. Taylor whips it in. Near post header clear. Not high enough that time. I spoke too soon. Absolutely belted downfield. Now, a great take from Billinge. Berry, no pressure whatsoever. Finds a great ball out wide to Walker now. Inwards to Bembo. Man on his back. Back to Olatunji in space. Plenty of time here. Edgerton down to 10 against Winstanley. Ooh. I think Edgerton are going to bottle that top spot. I know we were all saying Winsford and Dayton, but there are a few people who've been saying about Edgerton doing nice stuff. Well, a lot of games in hand. You know, everyone's got on them. There's 6 more than we have. Quite easily see them fluffing it. Had a throw then. Walker again to take. Gets into Pires. Good touch this time. Put out a play by Billinge. Had it go again. Dindrash. Nice little cut back. Squares it across. McGuinness. Into Taylor, but he fluffs his pass and he knows it. Growing a frustration from him straight away. Heavy touch from Billinge. Watson wins it back. Into Brown. Swamped out. Watson there to help. Bobbles through. Finds Brown. No, finds McGuinness even, sorry. Wilson. Looking to drive. What I do like about Dylan Wilson, he likes to take people on like Ronaldo does. Ball given Paddock's way on the throw. Ref did take a second to figure that one out. A bit uncertain. Obviously the tackles went in. Ronaldo went down. But if in doubt, benefit does go to the attacker. Them's the rules. Into the box, it goes bounce through deep. Now, Pires tries to square it in. That might be a throw-in, you know. Yep, will be a throw-in. Sam Walker's getting ready to do a big one. Looped into the box. Nodded through. Somehow flicked away. Bit frustrating no one was there ready at the back post, but here's what it is. And as you say, Chris, just going to keep going here. Can't get frustrated. Just play our game. We'll get the chances. Billinge are a weak side. Walker in the middle of Pires. Bit of give and go. Joe are losing out. Tries to muscle back. Throw taken by Bembo. McGuinness. Sam Walker begging for it. Through the lines. Pires, heavy ball. Olatunji just about steps in front, but again, because Helder's come deep, there's nobody in Helder's spot to push the defence back. This is what I mean. Someone needs to grip up Helder and say, stay up top. I admire the work rate, but your job's number 9, mate. Sorry. Ball out on the wing. Defended by Paddock there. Watson putting out a plate. So it will be a throw. And if you can tell already with the sound and the rain, is getting heavier. Taylor. Well, one back. Into Bembo. Back to Taylor. Again, look at all the space here. It's a very vacant middle of the pitch here. Then Draj. Got Wilson to the wide of him. Again, hiding around players though. Need to make some space. McGuinness. Heavy pass from the captain. And this is what I mean about quality though. We've said in previous weeks. When Paddock works well, they look brilliant. But when they don't, you don't look like a team that's going up. And that's probably exactly why we are where we are. You know, 6th, 7th place. That's a beautiful chip down the line. Can Joe get there? No, he can't. And yep, someone from the sideline said it 3 times now. Ball's in the air. Nodded by Billinge. Walker gets it back though 2nd time. Wilson. Bit of a shove in the back. McGuinness battling. Gets it back. Taylor. Paddock starts to shift through the lines. Great ball around the back to Ronaldo Brown. Keeper comes out. Ronnie's beat him. Ronnie's gone down. Nothing given. I'd imagine it's going to be a goal kick. Minor touches, unfortunately. It was nice to beat the keeper, but he just couldn't keep his balance. It is a slippy surface. Even though it's Astro 3G rather than grass. The weather still makes it greasy. Sean says, will the rain ever stop this year in England? No. No. But we get told constantly we're in, you know, drought conditions, so maybe this year's the final one we actually can go, you know what? When the summer heat comes, we can enjoy it rather than being panicked that we're going to run out of water. Because the past couple of years we've been a bit short on that. Taylor can't keep hold of it. It's in the air. Will be a Billinge throw. McGuinness couldn't do much either. Let us know your thoughts though. With 17.5 minutes in so far, I think the best way to describe it is a bit scruffy. Not quite found our rhythm yet. Certainly been the more dangerous of the 2 sides, but that's not saying much because Billinge just don't really offer much in attack. And again, we've given with play it's set up to be so attacking. I don't like how deep both Joe McGuinness and Helder Pires are dropping down the field. Kind of hindering our transition through the phases, really. Billinge stabbing through the lines. Number 9 get blocked up by Bembo. Ball bobbles through though. Billinge now have a chance on goal. Spilled by Berry. Off the post. Wow. How has the manager been sent off too? Heads are falling off. Oh, Edgerton, sorry. I was going to say Everton, like, what? Yes, Edgerton then. Lovely. Ball comes in. Bobble through. Parried, cleared, scrambled. Christ. Billinge still out wide. Paddock battling. Forced down the line. Ronaldo can't stop it though. Wilson getting stuck in. McGuinness getting stuck in. Ball still bobbles through. Ronaldo can't get there. Might be a foul. Did catch him late by the look of it. Billinge still attacking. Deflected. Will be a corner ball to Billinge. And this is what I mean about Paddock being more clinical. Couple of chances, you know, some of those passes down the line, if we've been better through the lines. Keeps Billinge, you know, honest, keeps them scared of us. And they've seen us fluff it a few times. Now they're starting to push back. And yeah, exactly, Notch. They have the first chance to score, really. I'd say we did when it went through the box and didn't get hit by anyone. But very quickly matches up. Ball in, nodded over. Billinge chasing to keep it in play. Forced wide by McGuinness. Back to the 6. Floats into the box. Can't quite find the forward, but a nice idea. Everyone from Paddock watched. Keeper got there easy though. Now, ball into Ronaldo again. Bit short. Didn't come to it enough. Luckily Paddock get the throw. Need to reset a bit here though. Get ourselves back into the groove of possession. Keep away. Just tire them out. If we can get them to the 40th minute mark, knackered, the goals will start flooding in. But again, disappointing we see Cheetah Leaf Nomads put 8 past them. I don't need to do more here. Oh, foul given. Paddock's free kick then. Floated high into the box. Headed by Billinge. Wilson nods it back in. Hoofed cleared by Billinge. Bit acrobatic that one. Misses the header though. Ronaldo now. In back post. Edge of the box. He's got the footwork, but we need a cross from Ronnie. Finds ball to McGuinness. Now, chance on goal. Has a dink. That's, oh, God. High and mighty's nice to put it. Got to be doing better than that with those chances. Not saying he has to score a screamer from there, but just keep it low, make the keeper have to do something. Keeper's ball out then. Intercepted, but falls down. Ball down the line. McGuinness will be able to keep this in. Walker's back on his feet as well after the slip. Can't see under the camera, but I assume it's Joa into Perez now. Joa's making the run. Deflect off the defender, trying to be too clever. Ball out to their left side. Again, they're fluffing touches. They're giving the ball back to Paddock. This is where we need to be punishing. Olatunji. There's no width for Paddock on that left side. Ronaldo Brown has cut infield to try and help out. Perez. Back out wide to Joa. Trying to beat his man. Skips through him, but puts through the lines. Immediately tackled in the box. Ball comes loose back to Paddock again. McGuinness had it. Back to Bembo. Back to Taylor. Paddock playing on his right-hand side now. Walker into Taylor, who's on the wide right. Square ball inwards. Paddock with a bit of give and go, but lose out. It's a bit too much. Trying to do it too hard. Easy one for Bembo to intercept though on the pass down the field. And back to the keeper. He goes. Paddock. Riding out the storm there a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Ross. If that was rugby, he's got himself the points. Olatunji. Nice ball through the lines. His passing's been quite good so far, Michael. Out wide now. Paddock on the break. Into Perez. Nice turn. Is he eyeing a shot? Squares it. Joa. Got 2 on him. Needs to get Mike Taylor the ball here. Taylor. Floats one in. That's very deep. Well kept in though by Paddock. Dylan Wilson can't get there. Now he can. Loose ball from Billinge. Into Olatunji. Back with Ronaldo Brown. And Paddock starting to retain possession a bit better. This is good to see. Taylor. It's McGuinness. Out wide to Brown. Ronnie beats his man. We need the ball in the box again. Beats his man, then takes the heavy touch rather than trying to cross first time. Does earn the corner, but again, it's few and far between when that actually works. Again, rain coming down heavily now. Mike Taylor goes to take the corner on the far side. Taylor trying to lob it back in again. Gets himself cleared out. Wilson finds Sam Walker. Walker has a dig. Deflects. Oh, it's at the crossbar! An absolute shanked effort from Sam Walker. Somehow deflects off a player brutally. Nearly swinging in their own neck. That would have been the worst own goal to see. Since I did them on Monday. So it looks like Ronnie's down on the floor. Not sure what's happened there. Paddock on top, yep. Well, while we're let's have a quick look at the replay of that. A couple of bits from the half so far. And again, we've given this play it's set up to be so attacking. I don't like how deep both Joe McGuinness and Helder Pires are dropping down the field. Kind of hindering our transition through the phases, really. Billinge stabbing through the lines. Number 9 get blocked up by Bembo. Ball bobbles through though. Billinge now. Have a chance on goal. Spilled by Berry. Off the post. Wow. Again, rain coming down heavily now. Mike Taylor goes to take the corner on the far side. Taylor trying to lob it back in again. Gets himself cleared out. Wilson finds Sam Walker. Walker has a dig. Deflects. Oh, it's at the crossbar! There you go. Replays. Ain't that magic. Play still paused while Ronaldo Brown receives treatment. Bit worrying. We do have Keefe Cole and potential debutant Gordon Naitaro on the bench. Oh, that's what his name was. Shit, a team sheet. Aymara, sorry. There you go. Close. My apologies. He's new. So yeah, Keefe and Gordon on the bench that we could bring on should we need them. Doesn't look like Paddock have got anyone subbed or ready to change to come on, so hopefully just a bit of a knot. Taylor with a free kick though. Goes in deep. Back post header from Paddock and in. Yeah, we go. Has he not given it? And it's good at booking as well. I don't know what's happened there. Is it a push? Nathaniel, morning, mate. Yeah, Paddock goal disallowed then. I'm not sure what happened there. I'd love to know from anyone who's watching down the pitch side. I thought that was a well-worked finish, but too easy past Sam Walker, in through the lines. Paddock clean up. But again, with everyone come back to defend, there's nobody in the middle. Billinge now looking to take the tack to Paddock. Yeah, messaging the media team as we speak there. We'll try and find out who was booked Yeah, that's fair, Chris. I mean, I couldn't quite say. I saw a bit of jostling, so I couldn't tell if it was a push or just genuine, physicality. But well, Lewis doesn't know if he saw a card, so maybe we didn't. Maybe the ref was just holding his hand up. Bembo. Rain continues to get even heavier. Walker. Thunders one upfield into Mike Taylor. Touch, nice. Has a lob. Ah, I couldn't get his body around it. Annoyingly, had the right height and dip on it. It's gone over the top of the thing that's bounced from the wet, but had it been on goal, that might have caused a problem. Well, I'll ask you, Chad. Was he watching it back was a push? Watching it back, was it a yellow card given, or did I just imagine the ref had something in his hand? I could have sworn he had raised hand holding something rather than just indicating the foul. But maybe not. Goal kick then to Billinge. Flicked on by Paddock. Bembo. Bit of duelling. Back to Berry he goes. Keeper's having a bit of a wander at it. Lovely floated ball wide to Joa. Got Sam Walker on the overlap. Hasn't seen him though. Too long, he's back to goal. No. Pires. Wilson's making a run. Oh, it's too heavy between the lines. Keeper will claim it. But again, Sam Walker, because the space there on the right hand side should have been found. I know Dylan's move was the right, nice move from him, but Paddock losing out in seconds and thirds there, but Billinge can't keep hold of it. Bembo, back to the keeper he goes. Over half an hour played here, still 0-0. So given Billinge are considered the whipping boys of the league, this is poor from Paddock. Olatunji. Taylor gets himself in the mix. Flicks forward now. Brown trying to battle. Good battling from Taylor to keep him from jumping over him. Still keeps hold of it. Back to the keeper he goes. Might drop in deep now. I think he wants to play quarterback. Sam Walker pushing at the right wing. Nice feeding from there. Into the feet of Joa. Got Sam Walker ahead of him on the right. Again, nothing comes of it. I'm not sure. Joa trying to be clever there, trying to stab it around the corner. I know where he was aiming for, but felt like a low percentage chance to flick it through. It just feels like these are the moments where I get the ambition to be adventurous, and you want your attackers to take risk. But sometimes there's risk, and then there's playing very slim odds. I think we could have kept possession there. Yep, basically what I'm saying, Notch, I like the idea of flicking it through the lines. I want to see them make quick transitions and quick plays behind. Paddock are best when we think, fast, but sometimes we just need a minute of just holding the ball away from Billinge. Let them forget that they're anywhere near any sort of control of this game. I'd love to see some highlights of people like Cheadle, who beat him 8-1. Let's see, how did they play it? Did they just frustrate them and hit them when they were, switching off? Balls with Joa, though, on the right. Front of his man. Got the pace and the skills to do it. Ref gives the throw. Paddock's way on the on this near side. Throw taken. Bembo. It's a very soft pass from Bembo. Mike Taylor flapping his hands like, what was that? Had the option of McGuinness there in front of him. Well, confirmed I imagined a card. Ball into the box squared. Ball defended by Billinge. Just about scramble clear. Olatunji though gets it back. McGuinness can't quite get there. Now can Wilson. Billinge starting to get away. Heavy touch from Billinge. Wilson gets in there though. Finds it through to Helder. Pires. Oh, he's got 2 people on him. Can't hold it. Billinge clinging on for their lives in defence. I will say, you know, brave in it. This is where Paddock needs to keep shuffling it round. Side to side, side to side. Make the gaps. Walker. Into Wilson. Back to Olatunji on the halfway line. Paddock playing really high line here. Pushing up. Pires into Wilson. Joe is in the same space. It's a poor shot from Wilson. But again, you can see the space that Wilson's driving into. And Joe is in the exact same line. Like, what are you doing? Stephen Harris on the sidelines. Nice weather for ducks, I assume. Good tackle from Ronaldo on that far side. Goes out for a throw in for Billinge, but at least frustrates their push down the field. You know, the frustration, I gotta try and be positive about Paddock. Obviously, I don't want to be just ragging on the lads, but the frustration is Billinge have made so many mistakes. Newton made a few last week, but not as many as Billinge made today. Mike Taylor. Oh, good cut. Can he have the shot? As a fizz. Oh, just wide. There's the Mike Taylor we know and love. Finally having a good effort on goal for Paddock. It looks like the keeper did get a touch to it. I wasn't sure if he just went wide, so even better for us. And that corner. Because we need to turn this pressure into a goal. Can't be going in 0-0 at home at half time. It's the bottom of the league with a minus, what, 68 goal difference? Ball in. It's deep. Oh, just about cleared by the keeper at the back corner. Well, they've paused play a second. I believe they might have knocked part of the goal or something. Knocked the net off it. There should be a Billinge throw on the far side. Yep, I agree. So we need the wide space to be able to have people like the space in the middle. We can't congest it. Yeah, congestion it's fine against players when you think you're going to have difficulty, like a Dayton, a Winsford, whoever, you know. Congestion plays into the advantage of the underdogs, but Paddock should be the ones taking this game to Billinge. We need space, we need opportunity. Foul given against Wilson there, right in front of the ref. Joe gets some hydration in him and spits it all back out. I think he was thirsty. Just open your gob towards the sky. Wet enough. Has Steve succeeded in putting 12 players on yet? No. He talks a good game, Steve. I don't know if he'd be brave enough to do it. Taylor. Into Pires. Back out wide now. Joa. Plays back safely to Walker. Walker looking for the crossfield. Into McGuinness. Got Taylor ahead of him. Choosing instead for Wilson. A couple of heavy touches from Dylan so far. Wilson finds Sam Walker over in the right back position. Looking for the diag. Floats into the middle. Not high enough. Wilson picks up the loose ball though. Back to McGuinness. Into Taylor. Tries to flick it through the lines. Pires, poor touch. Bobbles into the path of defenders. And now Billinge are looking to clear. And they do so. Bembo's got a man arm. Nice header into the path of Walker. Flick back over by Walker. And safely back to burying goal. Joe Coleman down on the bottom of your screen. Having a wander. The throw-in's given away to Billinge. Billinge ball again, right below the camera, so we can't quite see it. On the shoulder, Pires can't quite do anything though. Back to the keeper, they go safely, Billinge. Yeah, we need like a little camera in the bottom left so we can see it like pitch level. Instagram live feed or something. Someone just walking around. Swinging the ball out wide though. Back into Dindraj. Driving infield. Again, not much width here. Wilson dropping out wide. Watson. Like giving offside. Ah dear, it's been a frustrating first half this. Paddock have looked comfortable but just toothless. Olatunji heads back to Berry. Easy save there for the debutant keeper. Needs to get rid quickly. 8-second rule on keepers, remember. Great ball in to Pires. Wilson. Plays it down the line to Brown. Edge of the box, floated in. Can't quite go anywhere. He's given the corner. Billinge looked outraged at that. Keeper had his hands on his head. I don't think they feel anyone was touched. And just Ronaldo just put it out of play himself, but ref's given it. How cruel would it be if Paddock were to score off this corner now? Very contentious given one. But goals count. We'll take whatever we can get. In the meantime, Paddock Hammies are 3-0 up. Lovely. Check on that half time. Corner ball comes in from Taylor. Nice into the middle. Bembo. Oh, claimed by the keeper. Would have been nice to see Bembo get one. Billinge's looking to break quick. They've got no players out there though. Paddock chasing. McGuinness and Pires. Sure, that's offside. They played the offside trap beautifully. Nothing given. And out of play it goes. Helicon, yeah, it's because it's AstroTurf. This is Hyde United's ground, so it's our home ground for the past season and this season. And yeah, it's much better. Newton's was borderline getting called off before the game. Wilson. Into Pires again. Number 9's out on the wing. Don't like this. Why is our captain up top? McGuinness getting pressed. Into Taylor he finds. Paddock driving up the pitch now. Simple ball into Wilson. Goes out wide. One touch too many perhaps into Watson. Still in play. Back with Wilson. Taylor's open in the middle. Goes through the lines to Joa. Then Draz loses it. And cleared it back. As only far of the halfway line. Olatunji. Start the cycle again. Taylor. Into Joa. Elder Pires still around the corner. Tries to play it through the lines. Poor. And Billinge claiming the foul from the captain. Get in the stands. You got up straight away, you douchebag. Ball through the lines. Billinge in on the goal here. This is dangerous. Claims for a foul. And they've given a penalty, I believe. The forward side down. I think he's bought that one, personally. The Paddock fans in the stand behind us are saying it's a corner, and I could have sworn it was the same. It looked like he's barged him, rightly, you know, fair challenge from the side, and just put the ball out safely out of play. Unfortunately, Sean, every game seems to be a trap game for Paddock at the moment. Our form's properly gone off the reservation. It is our first season in Cheshire League 1, but as you're saying, yeah, it's difficult. Billinge penalty though, and they took it home just before half time. Billinge take the lead. Disappointing that. Just heard Joe Coleman on his way past saying he's caught his leg as he's gone through, so it's a soft penalty, but like as he's made contact, you've seen him given. So there's your confirmation then. We're going to add some stoppage time on. Oh god, we still say next time. My bad. Apologies. There you go. We'll add a random +3 on. But yeah, Billinge take the lead just for half time for penalty. Tries to put the ball in from that left hand side. Goes out for a throw in. Rain really pouring down there. Every time I've said that, it's just got heavier and heavier. Maybe we'll swim our way to an equaliser. Throw taken. Billinge get rid. It's too easy from Paddock. Bit of a heavy clash, that one. Paddock walking away from it. Will be a Billinge free kick. Ball down the line. Decent take from Billinge. That, oh, cheeky flick round the corner. Olatunji raised it there well. Berry punts it upwards. Again, not as far as it could have gone though. Tries to find Ronaldo Brown. Will be out of play. Well, never mind. We've only played the 2 minutes of stoppage. I thought it'd be longer with Ronaldo's injury. And with the penalty. But yeah, there's your confirmation then. Half time, Stretford Paddock 0. Bottom of league, Billinge 1. You can say a silly penalty or an unfortunate penalty. I'm more inclined to go unfortunate. I don't believe there's particularly much contact there. Yes, we've seen them given, but that felt soft. But still, even with Billinge getting 1, I did predict Billinge to get 1. Paddock need to do better. And we struggled a bit against Billinge last time away. We put in a much better second half performance, so we can only hope it'll be the same again this time round. For now though, we're going to take ourselves on a quick break just to grab a drink, go to the loo, and with that we'll come back to a bit of half-time recap with you all. So stick around, we're back in a minute.
I chose Joa as vice-captain, a little bit on seniority, but also on his attitude is fantastic as well. But yeah, I think the group that we've got isn't just the people that are either wearing the armband or vice-captain. There's a strong core of leaders in here that have sort of established themselves now over a couple of seasons. There's some big characters in there. And that's one of the 27 things that you have to do to sort of have a mentality shift, is that the players are taking the correct responsibilities now, and it's really good to see. For those who don't know, Brian McClare, 4-time Premier League winner, Cup Cup winner, and after he retired, he was United's director of academy for 10 years. So brought through a hell of a lot of serious players. Absolute honour for having him tonight. So work hard for him. I have no idea what we're doing because he won't tell me. So he's taking the warm-up, he's taking a lot of it. Just tune in, listen in. It felt like we probably could have scored one in the first half. There wasn't a lot of clear-cut chances. So it just needed to be a little bit sharper in the second half with that.
He's off, Fred! Alex, shoulder! let's do it again. Let's have a bit snappier this time. Switch it! Switch it! Switch it! Pick up!
Come on.
Finish! Teddy, you got to get wider. Too close to him. Send him! Teddy. It's got to be flat. Yeah, we've got to be closer. Teddy, stay there. Switch it. Put it up. Switch it. Here we go. Send him. Send him. Yes, nose over. Finish. Touch and finish. Great fucking clearance. Oh, finish.
Should we try it? Don't fucking video it.
Got to. Oh, you look cool. You like Batman.
Oh, don't say that.
Have a look. Ronnie's there as well.
You're standing still looking at each other, hoping someone's going to pull a result out of their ass. It doesn't happen. You have to go out there and earn it.
We're back. Don't know if I want to be, honestly. It's just not all that good. It's a bit disappointing. Ah, dear. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in chat. Looking at what we said here, you know, Chris saying doesn't excuse the lack of movement and ideas when we've had the ball. It's been we've not even been poor. We've just been disappointing. You know, we get when we get the ball out wide, we're not crossing the ball in because we're not keeping a striker in the box or in the attacking line. Sam Pratt would be leading that line. Leland would be doing a decent job leading that line. And Helder needs, you know, I don't dislike the striker. I think he's a bit more similar to Sam Pratt than Leland is. But he needs to be told at half-time by Steve, you've got to stay up high, you've got to stay in the middle. You know, you've got to be keeping yourself as the option to pass to. Same for Joe McGuinness dropping into defence. I get when Joe and Mike drop a bit deeper to help play a bit quarterbacky and put people wide. I understand it. But again, they need to be the players in the middle dictating stuff. So, it's a little bit frustrating. Seeing what's going on. Not sure what my background's flaring a bit on my webcam as well, but never mind. But yeah, keep an eye out for the lads just in case they come back out on the pitch. And yeah, the rain's not helping, obviously. It makes the pitch a bit slicker, but again, it's not like it's a grass pitch. And we, you know, again, that's, for me, is a crap excuse. But at least a grass pitch, you can say, hey, it's muddy, it's heavy. This is 3G. Like, you know, this is, you know, it's a stable condition. It's a nice pitch. Sam Walker's put a few too many balls over the top and fizzed them down the line. Again, you can blame a bit of that on the wet, a bit of that on just, you know, being overeager to play too quickly. But otherwise, have we seen any crosses from Ronaldo? Have we seen any crosses from Joa? You know, we've seen a few attempts at through the lines by people, including Joa, like trying to play people through the lines. But, you know, we've seen a few attempts trying to break lines, and we've seen a few attempts of trying to ping, you know, go up to the wingers, cut back in, have a chance. But it's all been a bit too predictable. And this is what I mean about the side-to-side business. You move teams side to side, you make them make mistakes, you drag them out of position. The quicker you can speed that up, the quicker you can make chances of the gap. And Paddock haven't been quick at side to side. We like to go up and down. And again, I know Steve works on a lot of this sort of stuff with them in training about moving it around. So it's not like it's stuff they don't know. So yeah, hopefully half time they get some good words in the lads' ears and just say, look, you know, let's fix up. Let's make amends. Again, we have got talent on the bench, as you can see. Obviously, you know, I don't think it's been the greatest game from Dylan Wilson. So maybe we see Zach Bell come in. We've got Joe Coleman there as well. Kiefer Cole for me. Kiefer Cole and Gordon Amaro. I'd be bringing them on about 65-minute mark for both our wide players at the moment based on performances. And pass the captaincy over to Mike Taylor. Again, Harley Watson's been okay at left back. Got hooked at half-time last week. Maybe Steve does the same again this week and puts Lawrence back in. I think at two of them, Lawrence has got the higher ceiling, but I can see why, composure-wise, he'd go for Harley. A little bit bigger of a frame. But tricky. I also don't think Bembo's been its greatest, so maybe you bring on Lawrence into right back and put Sam in for Christian in the centre. And go that way. And then that way you don't have to have somebody drop deep and cover defence, because Sam Walker can be the playmaker at the back. You know, there's ways and means to play this, you know. And yeah, as you say, Notch, it's too predictable. And that's been the big issue, and obviously the upside is we're nowhere near a relegation battle. So it's not like we're at risk of falling out in this league, you know. It is what it is. But just going to switch us back over, sorry. But yeah, obviously, you know, first season up, we've not done badly. And we know that the things we've done badly have been silly mistakes. So realistically, you know, being able to promote from this league, being able to be one of the top teams, isn't too far beyond us. Even I don't think it's beyond us with this squad. You know, if we got people back fit and ready, I think we can have a real crack at the title. Obviously, again, we've had injuries and absences and stuff, which can't be helped. But again, some of our performances have been a little bit shy of clicking into something good, which is why we find ourselves where we are. And yeah, that's my fear, Chris. You know, what is it? This, you know, is it just a case of this front three doesn't work? I hope that's the case. Well, players coming back out. The rain's still the rain. Well, let's hope half-time team talk has been something quite monumentous and Paddock can fix up. Exactly. Can't blame the rain. I'll allow you to blame the pitch when it's a pitch like Newton's was last weekend, because that was a bit of a quagmire. But even then, we've blamed grass before, and it's not on. All players grow up playing on Astro, grass, concrete, you name it. You're telling me the lads wouldn't be able to cope with a concrete game? Behave yourself. Just the last couple of people jogging across to the far side. Don't know if that is just walking across, but both the ref doesn't book him, even if it is one of us. Come on. So, second half underway. Billinge back to their keeper. Sean, some of the random fields I played on in the US as a kid were wild. Yeah, some of the fields I played on in England as a kid were wild. Like, we had one pitch, it was called the Rec, it was a recreational park. It was a football area for young players and stuff. And it had moles. So, because of the mole infestation, there was mole mounds everywhere, hills, little divots. The bumpiest pitch I've ever played on. Billinge, punts it downwards. Bembo intercepts though. Let's get that goal score off. Oh, we've lost connection. That's irritating. Give us a second. Hopefully it'll click back in. There we go. Bembo, not Olatunji. Watson. Ball boarding from Watson. Ronaldo wins it back. Takes his heels though. for Thunder says, that's Ronnie why I saw him at spinning fields last night. Ooh, cheeky. Headed on by Billinge. Watson heads it back. Nice through the lines to Wilson. Hooked forward. Taylor into Pires. Ball touch from Pires. Can't find Joa. Back with Walker. Good tackling from Joa. Paddock are battling now. Ball with Mike Taylor. Headed straight back from Sam Walker. Obviously, Billinge judged by ping pong with Sam Walker's face. Bembo clears. And back to Peter Berry. In net it will go. Olatunji. Out wide. Watson. Nice flick on. Can he keep it in play? Need the ball in the box here from Watson. Puts it in. Defended. Billinge keep it in play. Paddock pressing. Nice work there from McGuinness. Wilson. Sorry, Watson even. No. Pires. That's a poor wide effort there, unfortunately. Call from the opposition fans. Shoot with your eyes open. Yep, best bit of play I think we've seen from Harley Watson so far this game. Much more of a roaming aggression there down the wing. Was okay in the first half, but say he's got more to his game. Nice header there. Olatunji gets in there as well, gets it clear. Taylor, lovely drop of the shoulder. Over the top now, doing Draj on the right hand side. Got a man on his back quickly. Good pressing there from Billinge. Billinge still defending. And do take it away from the captain. Flicking it downfield. The camera can't keep up with this. But all the way back to Berry. And now back out from the back with Olatunji again. Getting quite quickly up and down this is. Ball through from Ronnie. Watson now on the left. Squared into the box. Paddock all the way through. Defended. And Paddock equalise. Back in it 1-1. Would you believe that? Paddock put the ball in the box as a cross. And we do something with it. Amazing. Just confirming which one was the scorer. I know it was a Watson assist. Well, actually no. Depends who was back post, sorry. It would have been, so Helder or Joe has scored and the other one's assisted it, but it was Watson's cross in the first place. We'll update that on the score tally in a second. Our usual pop-up. Billinge on the attack though in our box. And straight away just take the second goal. Fuck's sake. Absolute shit show. Honest to God. We've been equalised for less than a minute. Chris, thank you. Well, that was fun while it lasted. You. Ah. Piss ball, that piss ball. God. Yeah, feel free to say all the nasty things for me in chat, because I've already pissed the players off enough about anything negative. You be negative for me. So Paddock get it underway again on the attack down his left hand side. It will be a Billinge throw though. Looping throw. Poorly dealt with by Billinge. Paddock can't get there. Oh, Michael's done another one there. Lofted forward now. Chasing Paddock. 1v1 against Billinge. Striker's going to be in. Berry tries to deal with it, and he does. Loose ball. Back to the keeper it goes. Yeah, Ragnar. Paddock down the left-hand side. Watson puts the cross into the box. Square on the floor. Goes through to back post. Tapped backwards by Joa into the path of Perez, who tapped it home. And then, say 30 seconds later, they just break on us. Simple mistakes at our back. And, yeah, 2-1 Billinge. Like Notch says, smash and grab. McGuinness out wide now to Taylor. Into Dandraj. Back to Taylor. Through the lines trying to find Perez. Can't find it. Not sure what's going on there with the ref on the bench. I think we might be seeing subs. Oh, Gordon's on, sorry. Again, nice for me to be told. So, apologies. Again, no idea what Gordon looks like, so it's Gordon on, sorry, instead of Ronaldo then. I'll take it. Well, I don't know if anyone else is getting subbed again. Keep an eye out for numbers, because I get told nothing. Sounds like Kiefer Cole's on as well. MV Mersey Valley equalised against St Helens. Ooh. Loose ball in the box, Billinge clear. Well, it looks like Zach Bell's on as well, by the looks of it. Kiefer's on, looks like Joe is still in, so... Just want to see if Helder's still on. So I love a guessing game of trying to see who's on. Dylan Wilson's still on, so Dylan, Mike and Joe McGuinness are still in midfield, I believe. Nice ball from Kiefer Cole. Into Zach Bell. Over to Bembo. Getting pressured. McGuinness. Into Imaro. Cuts it into the box. Paddock having a chance. How's that not gone in? Keeper claims it. I want to say it looks like we've sacrificed Watson for Kiefer and brought Zach Bell in for Michael Otunji. We're just absolutely going for this now. Big ball into the back post. Imaro can't get there. So, best guess then based on the subs. Debutant Gordon Imaro from the trials comes on from Ronaldo Brown at left wing. Kiefer Cole on to be right wing instead of Harley Watson the left back. And Zach Bell into the back line instead of Michael Otunji. Looks a bit like maybe Joe McGuinness is covering at left back a bit, helping out. But Paddock's certainly playing more offensive than previously. And we need to. We can't afford not to win here today. Bottom of the league, 4 points. Something's got to be done. Billinge driving down the side now, on that left flank. Paddock chasing. Can't keep it in play though. Yeah, Ragnar, it looks like it'll be 4-2-4. I say, Imaro, the new signing, is definitely on left wing. Kiefer's definitely on the right. Joe right centre, or left centre, with Helder Perez, still number 9. Dylan and Mike Taylor in the middle. Joe McGuinness is sort of there, but he's helping out elsewhere. We've seen both Joe and Dylan drop into left back, so I think it's a case of whoever's around drop in. But yeah. Left back being covered by someone from midfield. And then Zach and Dembo at centre back with Sam Walker right. Ball forward aimlessly, unfortunately. Billinge easy to deal with. But again, Billinge, they're bottom league for a reason. They've just put the ball out of play for nothing. Deflected ball hit the rafters. Will be a corner to Paddock far side. Come on, Paddock. Give us something to cheer about. Good once, we can score again. Corner ball comes in, whipped in. Headed clear by Billinge. Mike Taylor flicks it. Nah, he got the ball first. Give over. Wilson. Back out wide. Paddock still got numbers high. Big ball into the box. Oh, good defending. Joe made a nice move though. Ball bouncing. Wilson claims it. Out to Taylor. Got Imaro wide left. Gordon Imaro then. Fronted up his man. Baits the tackle. Skips past him. Lovely stuff from Imaro. Into the box. Cleared. Will be a throw-in. And so I don't want to disparage Ronaldo Brown, but Imaro's already looking the sharper of the two. Admittedly, he's been on the pitch since half-time, but... So he will be fresher legged, but still. Ronnie's much more of a technical ball player to feet. Yeah, not. I know he's got the pace to drive at people, but not quite his style, really. The push past. Big throw then into the box. Looping, cleared by Billinge. Another attempt at a clearance, but hasn't gone very far. Taken by McGuinness. Good defending there of his strength. Clever ball through lines to Wilson now. Dylan Wilson drives into the box. Square ball. Ah, I can't quite find the pass. Meg's on McGuinness as well. Ball through Bell's legs. Paddock about to claim back though. Not quite. Billinge pushing down their left hand side. Paddock moving nicely to protect. Taylor. Into Wilson. Got Cole wide of him. Key for Cole now. Square into the box. Defended by Billinge again. Far more dangerous Paddock though now. Thankfully. Couldn't get much worse to be fair. But still. Putting the pressure on. But to make amends, to make this game not as embarrassing, we need to at least, it's got to be a 4-2 win. DK in the chat. 2-1 these men taking the piss. Mate, you watch the highlights. Decide for yourself, but the answer is yes. Soft penalty for Billinge just before half-time. You can sort of sympathise, but again, where's Paddock's goal threat in that first half? Non-existent, really. Did okay in holding possession, but nothing dangerous offered. And that opens you up to stuff like silly penalties and silly fluke shots. And then second half, yeah, put more pressure on, get ourselves a goal back. Actual wide play, putting the ball into the middle for Helder Perez to score. Less than a minute later, they got the lead back again. Shit. Billinge scrambling away here. Missed kick. Camera's not even following the football enough. Come on. Show us what your AI is about, Veo. Bell. Taking the time a bit there, Bell. I don't think it's a case of Paddock underestimating. I think it's Paddock just not executing clean football. And you do see it from time. I don't want to say it's brain dead, but sometimes it is just, that it is that switch off. Just people lose focus, whether it's because they don't, say they're underestimating the opposition. Nearly said that right as well. Sometimes it's underestimating them, sometimes it's just not being at the races, just yourself. Imaro driving at the right back. Crosses the ball, comes. Back post, nodded through. Hooked clear by Billinge. And they'll look to turn. Walker's there though. Nice interception. Back into the middle to Taylor. McGuinness shirks his man. Through the lines. Joa now. Has a shot. Is it the post? Joa Dendraj nearly made amends for a few of the sloppy efforts in the first half. Absolute fizz on that one. Well, we're hearing that potentially Michael Olatunji's got an injury and that's why he came off as Zach Bell. But again, if he's got an injury, you know, why wasn't it dealt with sooner? Wilson to Taylor. Back in the box, held up Perez, couldn't quite do it. McGuinness. Bit of give and go. McGuinness has a chance. Oh, just over. Better from Paddock. Much better. Nathaniel on YouTube, why was no one following that in? Well, you're answering or asking some good questions. Again, let's remember, it is the 12th tier of English football, Cheshire League 1. This isn't the dizzying heights of the National League or the Northern Prem, anything like that. So there will be errors in players and stuff, and you know that's the nature of the beast. But we know Paddock are better than this. We know Paddock have got better passing in them, better decision making in them. We need to start seeing it. Taylor gives the ball into Dendraj. Quickly swamped by people. He's going to have a dink, I think. Plays it back to McGuinness. Billinge back in numbers, and it's a poor pass from McGuinness. Can Cole get in there? Dances past one. Still got it. Kiefer Cole. Good save. And parries into the floor so that Helder Pires can't get there on the rebound. Ball downfield. Bembo in there. Can't quite beat the 10. Didn't see where it went. Bell, though. Back to Berry. Bit risky that one into Sam Walker. Gets away with it, though. Back out now to Bembo on this left-hand side. Pat need to push there. McGuinness just watching it. Ball out wide to Gordon Amaro. Bembo puts it over the top. Amaro cutting in. Pires. Still in the box. Billinge clear. Will be a corner ball, near side. The voice of Stu Harrow in there. One of the Paddock fan reps. So yeah, I know we've often chatted to him at half time. Get his thoughts on the game. He's with his kids today, so he's decided to be a dad rather than come and talk to me, which is fair enough. Ball in, deep. Nodded clear. Paddock on the edge of the box, though. Loads of numbers in. Helder Pires. Arms aloft. Pass me the ball. I'm the striker. Floated back post again, aimlessly. Just about. Did he keep it in? Not sure. Can't tell if the ref's giving that as a corner kick or the throw in. I believe corner, though. And yeah, exactly. Amaro making a strong impression on his first appearance. Goes for the short corner. Into Pires. Into the box. Driving. Stabs it. Come loose. Only gets as far as Dylan Wilson now. Back of Amaro now. Plays it off the player's legs back into his path. What's going on here? Where's the foul, ref? Hello? Are you serious? He just walked him away from the ball and you said there was no physical contact. Absolute dickhead show from you, ref. Christ. It'd be lovely if someone could clip that up for us. Let's show that to the FA. Here's your ref watching the player walk our player away from the ball. Fuck's sake. Billinge bouncing to take their goal kick then. Wilson with the ball. Plays through the lines into Helder Perez. Dindraj has a dink. Keeper just kicks it clear. Not even an attempt to save. Now, Wilson again. Has a chance off the defender. Someone from Paddock, please score. Taylor. Imaro. Chipped into the box. Scrambled clear by Billinge. Back with Dindraj. Getting fronted up. He's got Imaro with him. Try it. Okay, maybe not. Throw into Paddock. Janet. The ref hasn't been terrible, to be fair, so far. Just that was just blatantly in front of him. He missed Imaro getting gripped up. Corner from Mike Taylor into the box. Oh, it's such a poor touch from Imaro. All that praise just falls out the window with that one. Will be another Paddock attempt though. Keeping the pressure on. Corner comes in again from Mike Taylor. Drops in the middle. Billinge player down. Looks like free kick will be given against Paddock. Ross Murphy says the goal is coming. I like the faith. It feels like it is. It just... Again, just a few little bits of frustrating errors in just that critical moment. You know, we're about to do something, it just doesn't quite pay off. And again, giving Billinge 2 goals. I know the penalty was soft and you go, well, yeah, but still. It's the way the contact was made too. You know. We're supposed to be the better team, you know, give them no excuse and all that. Still, to concede twice to Billinge, bottom of the league. So, what was their goal difference? Like minus 68. So we're making it minus 67. I don't think anyone expected them to create this game with an improved goal difference. And here they go again. Billinge into the edge of our box. Shot on goal. Straight across it, but again worrying their break. Decent pace on the forward there, to be fair. Opened his legs up and just properly got motoring down the pitch. Into the middle with Wilson now. Mano's back straight away. Through the lines, and that was poor from Dylan. Wouldn't surprise me if we maybe saw Joe Coleman come on. Dylan's been doing okay, but just, I don't know. Not quite been landing the successes we were hoping for him. Mike Taylor goes down there, but didn't see too much in it. McGuinness. Back to Bell. To the crossfield for Zach Bell. Knocked down. Can't do too much with it though. Well, I'm saying Billinge on the sidelines. Billinge. Yes, Billinge. So we're playing Billinge. Paddock intercepting. Going for the motions here. Billinge try a bit of an attack. We just pull it back. We go again. We fluff ours. We pull it back off them. Imaro now. Again, they're doubling up on him quite quickly down this left-hand side. Goal kick given. And look at him celebrating that. Not that I fault them for celebrating stuff, but like just, you know, it shows how much it means. Goal kick then to Billinge. Ian, yep, Stephen House is the manager. Ball loose in the midfield with Billinge. Knocked on now. Billinge looking to break. Sam Walker stabs in the air. Intercepted by Bembo. Paddock pushing through the lines now. Taylor. Out wide to Cole. Perez and Andrade are ahead. Wilson going up the field as well. Floated at goal by Cole. Too far, too wide. Sounds like I might be making another sub. Can't be entirely sure. Ball through the air. Brought down by Wilson. And Andrade can't control it though. Bit of a foul there. Thank you, ref. Free kick then. Goes deep in the box. Nodded. Flicked well over. Goal kick taken. Downfield. Hit him right in the face. Dylan Wilson trying to shoulder him. Just muscle him into it. Wilson. Poor pass from Wilson. Joe Coleman's on. I'm assuming then that's for Joe McGuinness. House and telling them play it forward. Has a chance. Oh, God. I was about to say. Has a chance. Absolutely biffs it over the bar. Not good enough. Just to confirm, though, Joe Coleman on into midfield and helping defensive cover for Joe McGuinness. One Joe's as good as another. Billinge BK2. Nice. I've checked one of my mates. I've got a friend who lives in Malmo. And he plays low level amateur football. I wonder if he's played a team from Billinge and stuff. Imara. Through the lines. Andrade. Billinge back in big numbers. Paddock needs to do something. Chance. Good save there from Billinge. Corner ball to Paddock. Better effort from Kiefer. St Helens 2, Mersey Valley 1. Ooh. Both teams lose, please. Thank you. Ball into the box. Stars bouncing through. Has it been given us another corner or a goal kick? Absolute miss kick there from Billinge, and yet they still have the ball. How? How does the guy take 3 business days to swing and miss, and nobody intercepts? Omaro. Back to Bell. Taylor. Into Wilson. Clever little flick trying to find Perez. Worth the gamble. Would have been beautiful if it worked. Coleman gets it back. Nice dynamic play there. Quick on his feet. Quick to get in strong. Taylor. Shields gets the ball, but again gets doubled up on. Billy's looking to drive. Taylor and Bell fronting. Good tackle from Taylor. Gets it back to Bell. Plays back to the keeper. That's good. Good sensible play from Paddock. Coleman. Through lines to Taylor. Loose ball. Back with Coleman. Out wide to Amaro. Got Perez ahead of him up the line. Looking forward though. It's a great diag there. Kiefer Cole. Gets it in back. Someone. Wilson. Oh, deflected. And it's in! Somehow. Someone. Can't see who. Paddock equalised. 2-2. 79th minute. Oh, thank God for that. No, Paddock conceded straight away last time, so let's see if we can do it again. Coleman, yes! So just trying to find out who scored our ugly goal. Ugly goals do count, as you say, Janet. But again, there was a whole host of people in the box. Kiefer, Dylan, Elder, Joa. So anyone could have tapped it in. Ball throw from Billinge. Easy claim for Peterberry. Chips forward, Paddock. Looking to push. Kiefer Cole on this right hand side. Flicked over the top. I think actually might be Lawrence O'Donoghue one as well. Looked like in Sam Walker. Oh, for God's sake! Taking the piss. Just updating the home scorer, which I believe was Wilson. We'll go over that for now, unless we're told otherwise. Because Rebel says that 3 points. Yeah, it's a big old kick, that one, unfortunately. It was a similar one. I went to the women's game last weekend at Openshaw. Played against Eccles United. And, yeah, Meg Stevenson absolutely blazed one over the bar as well. I had a really good game otherwise, but wasn't finding chances on goal. Got a bit frustrated and just hammered one. And just skied it. It was funny. So, just confirmation then. There's your scorers for now. Finished up lead just for half time for penalty. Perez equalised 5 minutes into the second half. Billinge took the lead again a minute after that. So Paddock back in it finally. Can't be losing to the bottom of the league, but really need to do more. Just to confirm as well, because we hadn't seen it done, but yeah, Lawrence O'Donoghue on it right back. And Christian Bembo off. So Sam Walker moves into centre defence with Zach Bell. In the box, Paddock go. Tries to square it. Defended. Again, they've done well against that cutback all game. And now Billinge driving at us. Billinge with a shot. And just like that, Billinge take the lead yet again. Fuck off. Paddock 2, Billinge 3 in the 83rd minute. There's no words for it. It's just not good enough. Really isn't. There's your confirmation. And Billinge get a third. Honestly, our rivals must be pissing themselves at us. Pre-match predictions, we were all talking a 3 or 4 goal cushion to ourselves. They lost 8-1 to Cheadle-Hulme reserves. Cheadle-Heath reserves, sorry. Cheadle-Hulme, Christ. Yeah, Cheadle-Heath Nomads reserves, they lost 8-1 to. They're beating us 3-2 at home. Taking the piss. Not sure, yeah, first time they scored 3 away from home season. Have they scored 3 all season at all? Can someone check that? What's their most goals in a game they've scored? Wilson. Muscled off the ball. Pires didn't do much to help. Billinge looking to break there. I've got so much wind in their sails. Full of confidence. And if they score a 4th, you can't say they haven't been worthy of the goals, you know. We've been shit. But honest to God, just... what's going on? At the rate we're going, Janet, we might need to fold the club. It's just losing to bottom of the league with their mega negative... Yeah, so not sure they beat Wivenshaw 3-2. Is that the only time they've scored 3 goals? Because if we concede a 4th, which I could well believe we do, then, yeah, that might be the highest they've scored in a season at our place, which would be awful. Defended by Billinge, will be a corner to Paddock. The clock ticking up to the 85-minute mark then. We'll have a couple of stoppages as well, but we are, I'd say, less than 10 minutes left of this game. The corner ball comes in. Whipped in. Punched by the keeper. Still in the box. Sliced clear again. Barely anyone on that left-hand side. Pires tries a strike. Believe it's going to be into the corner. Headed clear. And yeah, Steve's obviously doing his documentary. Stephen Harrison, Football Manager, is back on his channel. And you can see, obviously, you know, the last 2 games are up there now. This has obviously been filmed a bit today. And yeah, I'm sure he will be furious. But... and just to flag up there as well, right? The first person back, the fastest person back down the field, was Gordon O'Mara there. He's our left winger. He's the first person back to help the keeper. Taking the piss. Billinge kick then. Bobbling about in the midfield. Put through. Imara's back in left back again. What's he saying there now? What's he saying? Because Gordon's got his hands to himself. He's fallen to the floor. Absolute piss take. He's fallen to the floor. Gordon's not touched him. And you're saying, oh, it's a free kick. Honest to God. Yeah, Jack, it's been raining. Well, you know what? Not an excuse. We're not Arsenal. It's an AstroTurf pitch. It's England. We know it rains. It gets windy. It gets cold. He's given a free kick, Ross, but again, it's not a foul. The fact of wingers having to do a defensive job anyway. So, free kick to Billinge. Can they score the most goals they've scored in a game? He's at the crossbar. Nods it back. Play down the box. Billinge still have it. Here's it through. Edge of the box again. Paddock just about clinging on. Can we get rid? Billinge still pushing. The rain getting harder again. It's out of play. It's giving us a Billinge ball. I'm sure, say, even if we draw this game, even if we pulled it back to a 4-3 win and pulled some goals out of our arse, there has to be an inquiry into this one, because honestly, conceding 3 to Billinge, bottom of the league Billinge, is just not acceptable. Goal kick then to Paddock. Quickly taken. Bell. Through the lines. Not good enough again. Why are we trying to piece of absolute killer through ball the length of the pitch to Helder Pires? What's going on? Why are there no midfielders to receive that ball? Billinge keeper just hoofing that one clear. To be fair, Samsonite, what's going on there now? Sorry, the keeper, Peter Berry, it's his first game. We don't know anything about him. Obviously, I don't know. So the staff haven't told us anything. So not a clue. I don't know what his pedigree is, what he's capable of. Based on what I've seen today, I'm picking Martin and Reese over him every day of the week. Because again, the thing is, we're saying about, we can't pick Riley Thompson, or didn't want to pick Riley from the academy, because we want to give him a chance to develop. He's young. We don't want to keep, sticking him in high pressure situations in the league. I get it. But then, the Amis are playing. Could we not have borrowed the Amis keeper and let this guy play for the Amis? What's I don't know. It's tricky. And obviously, it's difficult as club commentator, because I want to be positive about the lads. But it's difficult, The only positivity I've really seen today has been, Jordan Amaro coming on as a sub. Well, we're about to hit the 90th minute. We'll go for another +3. We had 2 minutes extra in this first half. I can't imagine we'll have more than 2 or 3 in the second. Paddock need to strike now. Ball down the line from Amaro into Pires. What the fuck was that? Honest to God. Gordon's going to tear up his contract. What? Any player, if you've been played down the line, late in the game, you've got to get an equaliser. Your sole thing must be, I've got to keep this ball in play. I've got to keep the ball live. And so Helder plays a completely brainless ball to no one out for a goal kick. What is that? Throw to be taken in. Taylor takes it quickly. Into Bell. Simple sideways pass to Walker. He's got options. So he floats one forward. Aymara beats his man around the back. Put clear by Billinge. I think they've got out for a throw-in. I don't know. I can't. Like peak Fergie on our sidelines. I think he's taking a spade to players' heads, not a hairdryer. Not throwing boots at him like Beckham. He's taking a spade to start digging up parts of the pitch and burying players under it. Throw taken by Taylor. Bounce pass from Dylan Wilson and back into Taylor. Ball into the box, cleared by Billinge. There the play again. Headed by Billinge back into their own box. Cleared though, down the line. Bell chasing the striker. Nods it onto himself. Now Sam Walker needs to stop this. And he does. Fucking move. Oh, it's a shit ball. Deflects off Billinge though. Will be a Paddock throw. But it's just the story of the game just not clicking today. What such? You say 15k in the morning. 15k now. God. And yeah, I get a bit upset sometimes, Tomcat. I wasn't saying I'd do it as well. I was saying Fergie would be upset with this. Not sure why another ball came on the pitch there. Never mind. Taylor takes the throw. Into Bell. Can't be much time left. Out wide to O'Donoghue. Up the line. Can't find the pass. He's cleared by Billinge. Throw in Paddock far side. The way this game's going, I'm glad I'm not commentating next weekend. I'll say that will be the Paddock Podcast host, Chris Shipley. He will be hosting that one. I'm available playing myself, but it's a poor one today. Coleman, back to Taylor. Hugging this left-hand side, Imaro. Stabs it through the lines, no one's there to receive. Cleared. Heavy touch from Billinge, but again, Paddock players, a lot of them are just languid and walking now. Tired legs, frustrations. Makes sense, but Walker can't deal with it. Offside given against Billinge. Agreed, Sam's like, but again, you have to look at our form since the autumn. Like, we just hit that run and we just haven't recovered since it. Before, we weren't looking amazing when we were winning games, but we were at least, finding our way through. And then since then, we've switched it away. We're just narrowly avoiding wins. Imaro beats his man once. Ball in the box. Just about cleared. Still scrambling. Billinge claim it. Ball punted down. Walker. Mike Taylor. He's looking to float it. There's a nudge in the box. Joe is battling. Can we keep it in play? Or is it going to be a corner ball either way? What's going on? Looks to be a corner. Got to be in the dying seconds here. Corner ball comes in. Nodded. Oh, it's in! Paddock equalised. 96th minute. Oh. I believe Sam Walker got that one. Honest to God, though. It's not deserved. So as much as I'm glad we've scored, I can't be happy about it. Like I like the attitude of being still willing to compete for it, but like it's just not been good enough today, has it? There's your confirmation then. Sam Walker, 96th minute. It was his header. I'm assuming the ball bounced back to him and he managed to tap it back in. And yeah, 1 point's better than no points, but just go back to the point about transfers as well. Like, we can make signings, free agents all through the season. So Imaro, who's the number 16 there, he came in with a trial we had last week or the week before. Same with our keepers, like just a random addition. So we can bring people on frees from other teams. It depends if they have a contract or anything like that. Some tugging and pulling going up right hand side as well. Paddock fizz the ball in the box. Corner again to Paddock far side. I've guessed. Oh, give over. Ref calls it to an end at 97 minutes. Paddock did have a corner though. But well done, ref. Thanks for that. Ian, we've already played the reverse fixture. We beat Billinge away. We were a bit scruffy first half in that one, but we beat them in that one. We had a much better second half. So Kid scored the goal better than Paddock did. Oh God, what a shit show, eh? Yeah, ref wants his chippy tea. Can't blame him. But yeah, between the bit that I clipped up earlier where Gordon gets pushed off the pitch while trying to run towards the ball, the guy just grips him up, and the ref calling it on a corner. Madness. But at the same time, Paul Helsby should have had the corner at the equaliser at 3 minutes overtime. Again, any stoppage time is a guesswork from us. We don't get told. So me putting +3 and it got scored in the 96th, pure guesswork on our part. We should have had 3 in the first half and we got 2, so it wouldn't surprise me if the ref added a minute on for that, as well as all the drama in the second. But it's done. It's over. Paddock somehow scrape a point out of this one. Drawing 3-3 with last place Billinge. And again, you can't fault Billinge. You know, we treated them without respect. But I don't think we even treated ourselves with respect. That was a poor showing. Too slow with our thought, too slow with our passing. Just not good enough quality of executing the passing moves and stuff anyway. Managed to get goals through Helder Pires, Dylan Wilson and Sam Walker. But again, it was scrappy finishes. You know, not really a good day of football. Even if it's been, you know, proper banger 3-3, it wasn't. It was scruffy. Billinge by far had the better chances and the better finishes. So if anyone has to feel hard done by, it's definitely the visiting team. And that's not a great thing to be saying today. You know, we're trying to push towards top of the table rather than be middle of the table. Performances like that, purely mid-table. So, there you go. Ah, God. Yeah, one point's better than the loss, but as you say, as a few of you have said, you know, Steve's going to have a word with them. Other coaching staff will have a word because it just wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough focus, wasn't good enough creativity, wasn't good enough all the basics, pass and move. It was just disjointed, and maybe that's down to selection, maybe that's down to, you know, players themselves. I don't know. It's hard to say. So, in the meantime, that's us done. We're not even going to do any like catch-ups on Discord or anything. I'm just tired of this. It's been a rough game to commentate. So, thank you all very much for watching. Always do appreciate it. We will be back next weekend for an away game against Mersey Valley. And again, with our rivalry from the league below, you know, we'd hope we put a performance there. But if we play like we did today, they are going to snot us, which they haven't been the best form themselves. So, I dread it, but still, I won't be around for it. Chris Shipley will be a host on that one. So do tune in. And yeah, we'll update you if that's on Twitch or both YouTube and Twitch. But still, we will be live. We'll be at Mersey Valley at Banky Lane. If you're in the area, come on down. Otherwise, tune in online. 2 PM kickoff next Saturday. And hopefully we can make amends for today. But again, thanks for watching. Thanks for suffering with us. And yeah, keep an eye on socials. And do get involved in the Telegram group if you remember. For now, see you in a bit.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.